What should we do about the immigration issue? The idea here isn't about hate, it's about survival. Every group, every nation, every people has a right to exist and the right to preserve its culture, language, and traditions. This is true for everyone. But in practice, it's only controversial when the native population in Western countries demands the same rights. What people need to understand is that unchecked mass migration isn't just a humanitarian or economic issue, it's a demographic one. Demographics is destiny. When you change the population, you eventually change the culture, the laws, the values, and even the identity of the nation itself. Now, if a population is being replaced slowly through migration, low birth rates, or cultural erosion, that is still a form of replacement. Even if it happens over decades and no one voted for it, it's happening through policy decisions made behind closed doors. Eventually, the tension reaches a breaking point. We already see this across Europe: rising crime in migrant-dominated areas, parallel societies, and areas where native law and culture are no longer respected. The social contract begins to fray, and when that happens, you're left with three options. 1. Assimilation, which may not work if the numbers are too large or the culture's too different. 2. Separation, which creates de facto segregation, no-go zones, and cultural enclaves. 3. Reversal, which, as discussed, may involve incentivized or forced remigration. None of these options are pleasant, but pretending the problem doesn't exist, or calling anyone who talks about it racist, xenophobic, or far-right, only delays a reckoning and makes the eventual outcome more volatile. If a country is to survive, it must define what it is, who it's for, and what values it upholds. Without that, it ceases to be a nation, it becomes a globalist zone with no core, no identity, and no future. Again, I'm not saying what should happen, I'm saying what could happen if trends continue. History shows us that civilizational change, when unmanaged, almost always ends in instability, conflict, or collapse. Please like and subscribe, and if you have anything to add, drop a comment below.